Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Surprise last minute stream here, just itching to fly again. Really could not wait till tomorrow to fly again. That's all it came down, itching to fly some more Delta Virtual Ops here. We are continuing what we did into Milwaukee yesterday. That was an X-Plane. Now we're continuing in Microsoft Flight Simulator in the A320. Going over to Detroit and then over to Raleigh, North Carolina. So, a couple quick flights today, and yeah, so we're back at it. Let's get our Microsoft sounds on. We'll get the music down a little bit here. Mr. James Nolan, Team Mac, welcome aboard. Glad to see you guys already. Hopefully you guys can fly along with us today out of Milwaukee or out of Detroit or both. So let's get our plane loaded up. We're in the A320. We already have our flight planned for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be continuing the journey that we do here tonight. We're finishing off in Raleigh tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be back in X-Plane, flying the Tolis A319 from Raleigh to Orlando. And then from Orlando to Atlanta, we'll be in the 757-200. Finishing off our Delta Ops for the week. And then we'll have something new for the rest of the week. Possibly a new aircraft as well for the next stream, which would be Thursday after Monday. So we got Monday tomorrow, and then Thursday the next stream, possibly in a new aircraft that we have not flown yet on stream. That is in the works currently. Alright, so let's get our aircraft powered up here. Let's get inside. We're going to go to the overhead. Ground power. Batteries 1 and 2 are coming on. We'll get our overhead panel lights on as well. That looks good. We'll get our gears 1, 2, and 3 to the nav position. Cruise supply, ground control is coming on. And nav lights, seatbelt signs, and smoking signs, and emergency lights. Alright, with that, we can go to our electronic flight bag loading in. Alright, James, sounds good. You do have time, sir. Let's import our data from SimBrief. So Milwaukee to Detroit, total flight time I think is just under an hour. Yeah, actually a little less than an hour. 46 minutes total flight time on the first flight. Not long at all, very short hop. Only going up to 29,000 feet. We do have Chicago Center online. We have Chicago Center, Chicago Approach online. So, oh, actually we have a Milwaukee Approach online too. We can go ahead and grab that ATIS. So, you guys can see the ATIS here. I don't think I can. It's 9 p.m. No worries, T-Mac. No worries. Alright, so pretty windy again here in Milwaukee, gusting 25 knots. Yeah, lots of wind here. So we're going to go flaps 1 for departure. Altimeter kind of low, 2983. Got good visibility though. 25 left is an approach. Departing also 25 left, so that's our runway for departure. We'll contact Milwaukee here. Let's put our flight plan in. Hopefully they'll give us digital ATIS while we're getting everything prepared here. First things first, we'll take a look at our SimBrief here. Fuel on board. We need about 14,000 pounds of fuel. Let's make sure we do not forget to load the fuel on the plane here. Where do we get the fuel in? Hold on. I've flown the new oh, here we go. Fuel. There we go. So we're going to get 14,000 pounds of fuel. And we'll get that loaded in there. I guess we can actually load it from SimBrief too, but yeah, I want a little extra fuel here. 14,000 pounds of fuel. We'll get that loaded in. That should look good. Let's check out the rest of what we got on here real quick. Okay, so we'll change over once we get ready to go. Just kind of checking out everything that's on here. Alright, so that's good. Let's go ahead and go to our McDo. There we go. We can get the brightness up on this. We can get these brightnesses up all right here as well. Looking good. Yo, Flyers Rookie. Hey, yo, me and Barry Bonds, Drew Stone, aka Drew the Goat. are all looking for a last-minute ticket. Any available? Yes, we have a couple tickets available, but Barry Bonds is still banned on the aircraft. So unless you're going to stow him away in the luggage, we got a ticket for Mr. Rookie and Mr. Drew. But I don't know about guys named Barry. What gate am I at? We're at gate... what gate is this? I forget the gate name. 46? We're at 46. So we're at the middle terminal here at 46. While everything's being loaded. Alright, let's go to the ATSU menu. And we'll go to the init request and we'll request our flight data. That's in there, 46 minutes total flight. We'll go back here to the weight and balance. And let's send off our request. 167 passengers. We can go and start boarding on the aircraft there as well. Also get this going here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight.
Can you show me how you
to your seat,
mounted your yoke? I'm thinking getting one hopes of being releasing. Yeah. I don't have the yoke on right now as we're flying Airbus, Ricky, but I can definitely send you a picture.
With a larger rollerboard,
I'll get it set up after the stream and send you a picture, but I have it pretty much just on my desk.
Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full,
please
go ahead and utilize the next available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat.
Just goes right onto the desk.
So that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain side to your final destination.
I don't have anything special for that.
Mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here
right
at
onto the desk.
However, once we close our boarding door,
see if we can grab our
you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service.
Oh, not yet.
I'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
And we'll line the IRS here. There we go. That looks good. Now we should be able to request our weather data. Weather requests, there we go. So that's going to send off. Well, wait a second to get that message here from... oh, company message already. That was quick. There we go. Let's print that out. How deep is that plate? About 5 to 6 inches, maybe. I have my SciTech on a wheel stand Pro, but I'm hoping there's enough room on the plate for the yoke to grab. There might be. It's about. I mean, the whole thing goes in about 6 inches. The clamp part is about 2 to 3 inches from the inside of it. Oh, alright, so we're waiting for that to print out. That's printed out. That looks good. Let's look at our data. So yeah, winds gusting 14 knots up to 25 gusting. So pretty strong gust over here, but 2983. 2983 for the altimeter. We'll put that in here. 2983. That's looking good. We'll get these panel lights up while we're there. Alright, let's go back to our flight plan. So it does say to expect runway 25, so I think we can go ahead and put that in and be safe. So let's go runway departure 25. 25 left. So 25 left. Transition is going to be, I guess the SID will be the Milwaukee 7. And then we're going to be using Squib. Squib transition, just like that. And go ahead and insert. And that'll look good. And then Detroit, we're expecting the Rock City 2 or runway 27 right.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full undivided attention as they review the safety
no, the captain declined a sail to him, yes.
We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask.
He was denied at the gate and arrested. On your route, it shows you aren't using a SID, so we are using the Milwaukee departure. There's only one departure SID for Milwaukee, and we are using that with the squid transition. Squid transition. So it doesn't show it. I don't know why it doesn't show it, but we are using the squid. Oh boy, Mike smuggling Barry. Oh boy. Rock City 2. Yes, sir. Alright, are we using the VIA? I don't know if we are. Let me look at my charts. We need the VIA for that runway or not. I'm not sure. Let's see, Detroit, and so the Rock City, and 27. 27, did I say 27? A little right. 7 right. Well, that's 27 right. Yeah, we can go ahead and use that transition there, and we'll go ahead and from that. There we go, and we'll insert that. That should look good. That's our vector departure to Squib. Mr. Mike, this guy coming in here with another $5 donation. Mr. Mike, much appreciate you, sir. Bring you up to 10 on the month. Very much appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for the support. Let's get a big, huge no floaties in chat for Mr. Mike, everyone. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate it. We got 2 Dudas. Maybe we can get rid of one here. We got 2. So let's clear you. And we'll clear you. And that looks better. Vectors to final there. That looks good. Alright, so we can go to our init weight and balance page here. Let's put our weights in. And we're planned block fuel 5.6 on the burn today. That looks good. We can go to our prep page and leave that there for right now. Alright, so without further ado there, let's go ahead and we should probably call up. We do got Milwaukee. Is that, let's see what's picking it up on here. Milwaukee approach set as active. And we'll go ahead and give them a ring here. So 1180. Probably get something to write down my clearance with. That would be a good thing to do. And then for the ATIS, we do have information alpha. Alright, Mr. Fly with Rookie coming in for Barry. Oh boy. Alright, Fly with Rookie's paying for Mr. Barry's ticket, apparently. I guess I can let Mr. Barry on board now with that. Putting you there, tied with Mr. Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Rookie, very much for the support. Appreciate you, my friend, as always. Alright, so I guess Mr. Barry has stowed away on board now. Stowed away, Mr. Barry. He's made it. He's purchased his luggage ticket. Mr. Barry's got a luggage ticket. Surprising they're even on, right? Milwaukee Center, Delta 269. Request high hard at Detroit, please. The information alpha.
Delta 2690 Milwaukee approach. Good evening. Clear to Detroit. By way of vector squib. That is filed. Climb maintain 5000. Expect to fly level 290 or 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me. Squawk 3522.
Alright, clear to Detroit, vector departure to Squib, then is filed, climb maintain 5000, expect 29 after 10, departure with you, and squawk 3522 for Delta 2690.
Delta 2690, read back correct, push to your discretion, call me ready for taxi, holding short of Bravo.
Alright, we'll call you holding short of Bravo, ready for taxi, Delta 2690. Alright, we got our departure clearance.
Milwaukee approach, Southwest 20.
We are good.
IFR to Detroit.
We are good there on that, so now we can go ahead and let's go to our overhead.
Southwest 2451, Milwaukee. You clear to Detroit via radar vector squib. Those filed, climb maintain 5000.
Master switch for the APU coming on. Let's go ahead and wait for that flap.
With me, squawk 3555.
Wow, kid, hey, Raleigh's your home airport. Nice. Nice.
Alright, Southwest
That's pretty cool.
2451 is cleared to
I've been to North
Detroit.
Carolina once.
Radar vectors to Squib.
Though I grew up close to Newark.
And 350 minutes up.
Nice. Yeah, no, I've been through North Carolina, I guess. Never really stopped there. But I've been through there once.
0 Juliet Sierra, winds 260 at 09, gust 18, runway 25
Alright,
left.
the flap is open. Let's start our APU. We can go outside, take a listen.
Southwest 2451, read back correct.
Ooh, look at that. We got an MD-80 next to us.
Information off current
MD-80.
expect 25 left for departure.
25 left for departure, and we'll grab
Is that you, James, in the MD-80?
I'll call you for taxi Southwest 2451.
Here in a Southwest is here, but I'm looking at an MD-80. Are you Southwest or are you an MD-80? Or are you Southwest MD-80? Newark is much better after the upgrades. Used to be a dump. Yeah, no, it's a pretty nice airport now. I don't remember what it used to look like, but James is flying a 737 at Southwest. Oh, the MD-80 is Nolan. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Where is... I don't see James, though, on here anywhere. Where are you parked at, James? The MD-80 is
Central
Nolan.
Milwaukee aircraft
Nice.
information Bravo, Alcare, Oshkosh, aircraft information hotel.
Alright, looks like we've got a new ATIS that we'll need to check out real quick. Just gonna want to take a view of everything while the APU's going. Trying to search for Mr. James. Oh, there's Mr. James. There's the Southwest. Parked over there. Okay, now I see you. Now I see you. Alright, let's get our APU bleed on
A
here.
little bit of that with that United 812, correct?
So we're going up to 5,000 feet here on departure.
Yeah,
That's
812
locked in.
Milwaukee.
That's good. Let's get our perf data in now. So we're going to go flaps 1 departure. We're going down 0.5 on the trim. We can do a flex temp of 41 here.
Yeah, standby.
And then we'll get our V speeds 133, 134, and 138. Let's see, let us do the trim now. So 0.5 on the trim.
1898, we're looking for RFR to Detroit.
Alright, we're looking good there.
1898 Milwaukee, good afternoon.
I don't know where James is. He always parks on the other side of the airport when I fly with him.
Climb maintain 5,000.
Yeah, no, I found you, James. You were kind of hidden by the building. From this view, I can't really see you because the building's too tall. I had to go to... I can see your tail right there.
Detroit has flight level maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 31010 mapped up after departure.
Alright, let's go and get ground power off.
Departure frequencies with you.
Power can go away, the jetway can go away. Let's plan the pushback.
1898, read back correct. Push 80 discretion. Call me. Ready for taxi.
So, nope, makes sense, James. I'm with you. Spawning at the right gate is good.
Roger, we'll call and ready taxi. Expect 935 left for departure. 1898.
We'll go right there. That's good enough.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Alright, let's get our beacon light on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Oh, let's get our squawk in. We almost forgot our squawk. 3522. 3522. Get that on, and on. There we go. Close our door.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brakes set. Lifting the aircraft.
It matters, T-Mac. It's all part of the
cleared for
immersion.
start and push.
By radar vector Zandy. That's 5.
Okay,
maintain
cleared for
5,000.
push start.
Expect flight
Please
level
release
10,000.
parking brake.
10 minutes after departure. Departure vector
Alright,
with
we'll
me.
go and release that parking brake here in
Squad
just a
35,
second.
6, 7.
Let me just bring up my taxi chart
Please
for
release parking
Milwaukee.
brake.
Alright, let's go and release parking brake.
Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Parking brake's released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
How long is the next
we'll start
flight? The
in the
next
sequence.
flight is I think just a tad bit
Flight
longer.
attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call.
I think that flight's like
Once again, good evening,
just a
ladies and
little
gentlemen,
over an
and welcome
hour.
on board your Delta flight.
Hour 20 maybe?
So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a
I
brief
think.
presentation
Well,
on the safety
I could be
features
wrong.
of the aircraft.
Come
Kindly
here
ask
for
that you
taxi,
please
expect
direct your
25
attention to the
departure,
video monitors
information,
and flight attendants in the aisle,
corrections, blah,
even
blah,
if you
blah.
are a frequent flyer.
Alright, let's
Thank you
go.
so much.
Time is on. Ignition over to... Oh, there we go. We got ignition switch on, there we go, and let's go and start engine number 1.
0 Juliet Sierra, welcome to Milwaukee. Right when able, safe park.
Copy that. We'll be heading over to the FBO.
ETW is about the worst airport ever.
0 Juliet Sierra, unfortunately.
Why do you say that?
North, south, north.
Just in terms of airport.
North will be great for us.
So for Detroit, we got some pretty good freeware scenery. This is freeware for Milwaukee as well. Nice little freeware upgrade. Makes it look a little bit better than default. Not a whole lot, but
Cross,
we got some pretty decent freeware for Detroit that you'll see once we get there.
Okay, push back.
Alpha Echo cross 31 and 7.
we got some payware for Raleigh.
Sierra.
Alright, parking brake is set.
Delta
Parking brake set.
1898.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Delta 1898, we're here. Yeah, can we have a different,
Ground.
approach?
Startup is complete. You may disconnect. Roger. Good engine start. Clear
different
to
approaching
disconnect.
to
See you at the
Metro?
side. Have a good flight. Holding
Yeah.
position, waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, they're good with that. Let's go and start engine number 2.
Yeah, that 81225 left, Texas Valley, November. Yeah, the 812, make sure you're squawking 3567 for me, sir.
Maybe it's okay now, but I had to divert there because of a snowstorm in Salt Lake City that delayed our flight home to Newark. Ooh. That's a... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Snowstorm in Salt Lake City that delayed our flight. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, in real life, I don't think it's necessarily probably the nicest airport, but... Good thing is we're piloting, so we don't have to actually go in the airport. Just have to land there. Alright, let's go and get flaps 1 set here. I like how you have no wheels, Nolan. Got them ghost gear. This is probably 30 years ago? Gotcha. Yeah, I would imagine 30 years ago probably a lot worse than it is today. Alright, we got 2 good engine starts. Let's go and bring this back to normal. We'll arm our spoilers. Predictive wind shear's on. Let's go ahead and we'll arm our auto brake to max. APU will lead and APU can come off. Taxi lights coming on. Strobes to auto. We'll just let our cabin know that we're ready for taxi. Bring up my taxi chart. Alright, so we're going to go move forward just a little bit and hold short of Bravo. And we'll call for taxi. Get out of your way here, Nolan. I think James is already taxiing, right, James? I think I heard you already request taxi.
Hello, welcome aboard and thanks for flying with Delta. We're proud to serve you and the 180 million customers from around the world that travel with us each year.
Our first priority on every flight is safety, so before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety demonstration.
Great
Be
skiers,
sure all
that's nice.
carry-on items are securely stowed
Milwaukee
in an
approach
overhead
Delta
bin.
2690, hold short, Bravo,
And
ready
place
for taxi.
smaller items, including handbags, underneath the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure
Delta
all aisles,
2690, hold
exits,
short of
and
Bravo,
bulkhead
ready for
areas
taxi.
are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your
2690, 25 left,
seatbelt
taxi
is
via
fastened.
Kilo,
To
Echo,
fasten,
Mike,
insert the
hold
metal
short,
tip into the
and then
buckle
right.
and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
If you're seated in the business class cabin, secure your shoulder harness by attaching the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, remove the metal tip and allow the shoulder harness to retract.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Flight heading 200, winds
Anytime the seatbelt
260
sign is on.
at 9er,
And
gust
even if the
18,
sign is
runway
off,
25
please
left
keep your
clear.
seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and
taxi via Kilo Mike, Kilo Echo Mike, hold short runway, 1 left, Delta
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
Please note that exit signs on this airplane identify each exit with a green symbol. Arrows indicate the direction to the exit. Locate the exit nearest to you using these green symbols, keeping in mind the nearest exit might be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
It's unlikely,
Southwest,
but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen
Bravo,
masks.
Kilo Echo
If this
Mike,
happens,
hold short
reach up and
19
pull the
right.
mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place
25
the
left
mask over your nose and
via
mouth,
Bravo,
flip
Kilo
your
Echo
elastic strap
Mike,
over your
hold
head
short
and adjust the mask if
left,
necessary.
Southwest
Breathe
24
normally
to
and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation
Southwest
is
24
also
down,
unlikely.
confirm,
Well, pay attention to
19er
taxi
left, or was it
route,
Life
19er
vests
right
are
to
located
hold
under
short?
your seats in the main cabin.
It's
If you're seated in
19er
a
right
business
for
class or
both
premium
Southwest
select
2451
cabin,
and 2690.
Life vests are located in a compartment adjacent
Okay,
to your
hold
seat
short,
or
19 right.
under your armrest.
To use, remove the vest
So
from
you
its
got the
container
2690,
by
you
pulling
can
on the
cross
tab
1
and
and
then
right
opening the pouch.
at Mike.
Slip the vest
Continue
over your
taxiing
head.
across 1
Wrap the
and
strap
left.
around your
Hold
waist
short
and
at
attach to
25
the
left at
buckle in
November.
front, and adjust loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane,
Right,
inflate
cross
the vest
1
by
right
pulling down
Mike,
on the red
and
tab
continue
at the bottom
taxiing,
of
hold
the
short
vest,
1
or
left,
manually
Delta
inflate it by
2690.
blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to
Delta
each vest.
2690, you
If
can cross
necessary,
1
we'll
and left
distribute
at Mike.
additional life
Right turn
vests for
onto
children
November
who
and
weigh
hold short
35 pounds
25
or
left.
less.
Now, before
Cross
you
1
take
left
off,
at
be
Mike
sure
and
your
right
seat
turn
is
on
upright
November,
and your
holding short
tray
25
table
left
is
Delta
put away.
2690.
If you're seated in the main cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are lower, and in the premium select cabin, ensure aisle armrests are raised.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review
Alright,
the
we do a
safety
takeoff
information
config test
card,
here as
which
well.
is in your seat pocket.
Normal.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention.
It has its own weather
as we
system
prepare
at
for
the
takeoff,
top, like
please
maybe
relax
30 to 50
and
in
enjoy your
Selig,
flight.
and then on some
Thanks
it's
for flying
15,
with
20.
Delta.
Oh boy. Yeah, Salt Lake definitely has
Milwaukee departure. Radar contact, say altitude lead.
Salt Lake definitely has a lot of good ski resorts. That's from what I've heard. Went to Salt Lake not that long ago.
Got A12, climb maintain 13,000. Proceed direct to Sandy.
Park City and Deer Valley about 45 miles north. Nice. Yeah, we got a. I got a store for one of our stores in the company is in Park City. Our headquarters is in Salt Lake City, Utah, though. Or right next to Salt Lake in Sandy, Utah.
You know, A12, I forget your cruise altitude is 10,000. You can just climb maintain 10,000.
Parking brakes on. There's James taxiing over there. Hopefully Nolan's pushing back.
Milwaukee departure, Delta 1888. For the due to transition, do you know what the 3-digit prefix for it is?
Delta 1898, repeat that, you got stepped on.
Do you know what the due to 3-digit prefix is for the due to transition?
Almost nowhere, like 15 minutes more. Got it. Yeah, I've never been snow skiing.
For the,
can't say I've ever been snow skiing, but hopefully one day.
No, I don't.
The Summit, yeah, I could imagine.
2690, winds 260 at 9er, gust 18, fly heading 090, running 25 left, clear for takeoff.
090 heading and 25 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 2690.
Southwest 2451, short 19 right at Mike.
Southwest 2451, cross 19 right at Mike, continue your taxi. On Mike, cross 19 left, right turn, November, hold
ready to go.
Continue taxi cross 19 right at Mike.
Landing lights
taxi
are coming
Mike November, hold short 25 left, Southwest 2451.
Alright, here we
Flight
go.
attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alright, engine's spooling up. And takeoff power set. Close down pressure. Aaron Davis, hey, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you, my friend. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Let's keep big new floaties and chat for Aaron. Airspeed's alive. E1. Rotate. 10. How's the rate? Gears coming up. Say goodbye to Detroit, ladies and gentlemen. Or not Detroit, Milwaukee. We're on our way to Detroit. On our way to Detroit.
With the 2690 Milwaukee departure rate of contact, say altitude
1,700. Delta 2690.
2690, proceed on that heading I gave you. Now maintain 13,000.
Heading 090 and 13,000, Delta 2690.
Southwest 2451, running 25 left line of
25 left line of 20, Southwest 2451.
Flaps up. Go climb power here.
I'm sorry, you have HL, say that again?
Well, my mic slipped off for a minute. I don't know if you said anything to it.
No, I didn't. Could you check out Altimeter though for me? 2.85, I got you at 9,800.
ATC's talking kind of soft today. A little hard to hear him. Nice cloudy departure out of Milwaukee here.
Delta 2690, proceed direct squib.
2690 direct squid, Delta 2690.
Southwest 2451.
Direct to squid here.
260 and 9 gust 18, fly heading 090.
There we go.
25 left, clear for takeoff.
25 left clear for takeoff, fly heading 090 after departure, Southwest 2451.
Saw that home cockpit you're cooking up. That is, yes, Fly with Rookie for World Flight. That is home cockpit for World Flight, not my personal, well, it is our sim together, I guess you could say, since we've been working on it, as he likes to say.
Another A12, yes. Thank you, sir. Contact
Huge
Chicago approach
119
point zip.
Home build. That is a full 737 cockpit.
Chicago approach.
That is fully enclosed now.
Thanks for everything.
Full working cockpit door and everything. Wish I could ski at bad knees. Yeah, I got bad knees too. I don't know how well it would work out for me. Get our ground spoilers off there. Alright, everything's looking good. Look at those clouds. Oh, baby. Look at those clouds. Is it near Riverside? Yeah, it's in the Inland Empire area. It's not too far away from me.
Southwest 2451, Milwaukee departure rate of contact.
Like 40 minutes away from me, something like that.
Passing 1,000 back.
We are the SoCal crew.
Southwest 2451, climbing tower,
SoCal
Thank
crew.
you to each of you.
We will be
And
doing
welcome back to
World
our
Flight.
SkyCom members and Million Milers. Your business and
2690,
loyalty are
contact Chicago Center,
by the entire
2035.
Delta family. For your safety, it's
Chicago Center
important to remain
2035,
seated with your
Delta
seatbelt
2690.
securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on.
Alright, let's go over
Even
to
if the sign is
Chicago
off,
Center.
please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected
There
rough
we
air.
go.
Safety O'Hare, get ready to vector spoiler. This is Bravo Victor Tango. Taking in Victor 7, Chicago Heights direct. Climb and maintain 3000, expect 16,000 within 5 minutes. Departure is frequency, squawk 1352, and hope for release.
And a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you.
We're going to read back his clearance.
On today's flight in the economy cabin, it will be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies.
188 Romeo uniform.
188 Romeo uniform, readback is correct. Revised rate number 1, which one?
And Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as our fresh eats items can be found in the menu.
2690 Chicago Center, climb and maintain flight with 290.
Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks.
290 now, up to our cruise.
However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card.
And at 8051 Cross Haley is 6,000.
Miles on all Delta purchases.
Cross Haley at 6,080.
For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection
nice.
of
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me you were
shows,
local here in
music.
Southern Cal.
You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip.
In Temecula there, not too
Feel free to use
far
your
from
own
me.
headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Oh, but look at those clouds. What a departure. Oh, baby. Nice little departure here out of cloudy Milwaukee. Milwaukee had a nice storm going through it yesterday.
At 8051 Chicago's waiting for you.
Storms have now moved over towards Toronto and northern New York.
And 119.0, 8051.
So, again, though, shoot out to Mr. Aaron Davis, though, for subscribing there while we are on our departure. Yeah, we still got to play some golf at some point. Yep. Nope, we do. I haven't played golf in a while. I've been itching to play some golf lately, actually. Hopefully, get some time cleared up to go hit the golf course. Now that it's getting darker later, I can probably maybe even hit at least 9 holes on the way home from work or something. Which is what I usually do during the summertime, hit some golf on the way home. Since it stays light now until about 8 o'clock or so.
2690 clear direct Tinder.
Clear direct Tinder 2690. Alright, we're clear direct Tinder. Oops. And direct. There we go. I'll go direct to Tinder. I'll pass 18,000 feet here. Give her standard pressure, and the rest of our lights can come off.
18,000 feet.
There we go. Looking good. So we got some smooth air here. I'm going to let the passengers walk around a little bit. Stretch their legs. We don't have a super long flight here to Detroit. There we go. Get in the window here. A little window seat action. Get a little bit of
Chicago Center, Endeavor 4818 with the request.
Endeavor 4818, go ahead.
Just had like step away for about 2 minutes.
It's approved. You can take 10 minutes. Give me a call back.
I'll give you a call. 4818, thanks.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, Pacific 5739, Chicago Center Squawk 1322, 1322. Pacific 5739, ready to contact 40 north of the Butte Street, level 310.
So no ATC on currently for Detroit. So we got probably another 15 minutes and we'll be out of Chicago airspace.
Chicago Center, Southwest 2451, 11,500 for 350.
Southwest 2451, Chicago Center, climb and maintain level 350.
Maintain 350, and can we get an amended altitude? It seems like 350 is way too high, something like 300.
I was gonna see how you're gonna climb. I wanted to give it up to you, but Southwest 2451, we got a crossing restriction with Cleveland 23, so it's up to you. You wanna take 31 or 29?
290 would be fine, Southwest 2451.
Southwest 2451, amend the altitude, climb and maintain flight with 290 to be final.
290, and that'll be final, Southwest 2451.
Alright, we got Mr. James there climbing up to our cruise level with us. Enjoying the view.
Southwest 2451, clear direct tender.
Clear direct tender, Southwest 2451.
So how many of you guys have seen the new shared cockpit plug-in coming for X-Plane? How many of you guys are excited to see that come out? I know I am very excited from what I've seen so far.
188 Romeo uniform, Chicago Center, your recent departure is approved. Intercontrol airspace via flight heading 360. Clearance board off in 5 minutes. Time now 0231 Zulu, not off but 0231
So
Zulu.
not only can you have multiple crew members now,
Zulu frequency change approved.
You can actually have passengers fly along with your flights and look out the window along the whole entire flight, just like this, while you're in the cockpit. Super excited for all that. It's called Shared Flight for X-Plane. Hopefully they come out with something similar from Microsoft as well, but
Chicago Center, Canada 445,
I don't know what Simbri was thinking, put me at flight level 350.
455, Chicago Center, resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 350, click to Nashville. It's gonna be
Simbrief was on a good one there.
Of November F, flight level 350.
Spoken too much, too many stretches there, hanging out with Captain Canada, I think Simbrief was. Too many stretch breaks. They wanted you 35,000 at Squib? Oh boy. That would have been interesting to see if you could climb that fast. Oh boy. Guess it depends on how long it vectored you for before sending you to Squib. Yeah, that would have been pretty impressive if you could do that. We're past Squib and not even at 29,000 feet yet.
No, never 4818 is back.
Alright.
Alright, so everything's looking good down here. No weather radar yet. It's not.
Pacific 5739 descend via the Fight 7 arrival, set maintain 300 knots at Fight. The O'Hare altimeter is going to be 29090. The 2690 cross tender flight with 230.
Tender at 230 for Delta 2690. Alright, so he wants us to descend already. Alright, we just gotta cross tender at 230. So we'll put 230 in here, I guess. There we go. So very, very short cruise. Just reached cruising altitude, about to descend in about 5 minutes.
Pacific 5739, go ahead.
Just can't imagine being able to have this view every day in real life.
The Raleigh, and Sep, I need you to edify at 300
That's the dream right there. I'm definitely hoping to get my private pilot license here soon.
I say again?
5739.
Yes, sir, thanks.
Chicago Center, Canada 445. Sorry to drag you back. What did you say about Bravo November Alpha?
And at 445, last instructions were to resume normal speed, climb and maintain level 350, and you clear direct Nashville.
Chicago Center,
Bravo,
good evening,
November
Sun
Alpha,
Country,
direct
346 level 340.
Clear direct Nashville, Air Canada 445.
Alright, I heard. So who checked in at 340?
Sun Country 346.
Alright, let's go and get our seatbelt signs back
Sun
on.
Country 346, Chicago Center Squawk 1314.
As we are about to start our descent here in just a moment.
1314, Sun Country 346.
Chicago Center, King Air 188 Romeo uniform, 4 nautical miles northwest of Lafayette, level 2,900, heading 360.
Chicago Center, Delta 1898 with you, climbing through flight level 11 for flight level 130. And just want to let you know that we might need vectors after squib because of the transition DUDA was not working in our FMC.
Okay, Delta 1898, climb and maintain a flight level 310, and I have your request, okay?
Roger, up to 310, Delta 1898.
South Country 346, ready to contact 30 miles south to show you why you city
So as soon as we get top against to 10 miles out, we'll go and start top. Is that
Aircraft
a
depart
smooth
Lafayette,
one
I
in?
need you to squawk mode Charlie, please. Aircraft that is part of Lafayette, I need you to squawk mode Charlie with the correct code. There we go, King Air 81 uniform,
here.
Chicago Center ident.
We'll let VNAV take over.
Ident 8 Romeo uniform.
King Air 8 Romeo uniform, ready to contact us, show you about 2 to the north of Lafayette Airport, 3000, climb and maintain 16,000. I have directed for you, Shirley.
Climb and maintain 16,000 and direct to where again?
We'll have direct for you, Shirley.
Nolan, did you get off the ground, Nolan?
Southwest 2451, cross tender, follow with 230.
Cross tender at 230 Southwest.
You're the one saying you had a squid
Delta
problem?
1890, turn right heading 090, right turn heading 090.
Sorry, right turn heading 090, Delta 98.
Sun Country 346, cross Minoso, follow 320.
Yep, finally did. Nice.
For Sun Country 346, cross Minoso at follow 320.
That is good to hear, Mr.
Chicago
Nolan.
Center, Canada 445. Can you find me your radar?
And it wasn't for you. Sun Country 346, how do you hear Chicago Center? Sun Country 346, Chicago Center.
Chicago Center, Canada 445. Can you find me your radar?
Air Canada 445, you radar contacted from Chicago approaching also.
Alright, so we can
your
probably
radar
go
contact
all the way
as well.
down now.
400 miles southeast of Joliet, show you level 317 climbing.
My thing is,
we're gonna be leaving Chicago airspace
right
here.
I
I'm
can't
gonna go all the way down
to.
to.
I don't know what's going on.
Canada 445, I have a valid mode C, and I do show you radar contact, so I don't know what's going on your side.
My system just turned off.
Once he hands us off, we'll go down to 6,000, which is going to be the bottom of our star.
Delta 2690, Cleveland Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Take care.
Thanks for the ATC. Have a good night, Delta 2690.
Delta 1898, never got that turn. Right turn heading 090 for Delta 1898.
Alright, we're over to Unicom. Now we're going to go ahead and put 6,000 here. We'll let the VNav take us all the way down our route. Do 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 do. Hey, Andrews, wow, this has become a Muzosto channel too. We got some smooth jazz playing for our flight here in the background. Me and James having an argument, is Chick-fil-A fast food? Yes, it is. Chick-fil-A is definitely fast food. I don't know who told you different. Chick-fil-A is definitely fast food. What are you gonna do for 400 subs? We'll definitely have a 400 sub celebration stream. I don't know exactly what that will entail yet, other than obviously we'll do a giveaway for 400 subs. But like, it isn't. How is it not fast food? It has a drive-through. How is it not fast food? Any place that has a drive-through is fast food. Well, I mean, considering how long you wait in the line, I could see why you say it's not fast, but it is fast food. There we go. Just for you, I'll put it in check. There you go. I put a poll in chat just for you guys. And you guys can vote on it. I'll decide your winner there, whatever chat decides. Well, we're descending nicely here into Detroit. Ooh, look at that ortho down there. Look at that breakthrough through the clouds there. Oh, that looks good. Looks good. Are you still getting better FPS in Microsoft than XP? Yes, somewhat. Depends. It's kind of about the same now. Earlier we were in the 50s. Right now we're in the high 30s, low 40s. But my frames in X-Plane have been a lot better, so whatever I did to my computers made it a lot better now. Now I wish I flew Microsoft. Why? Because of the view? Look at that view down there. So, but whatever I did, I cleaned up my computer, got things, I guess, I don't know, reset. Not exactly sure what I did.
18,000 feet.
But things are just running a lot better. I really honestly couldn't tell you what I did. I just stumbled upon it, apparently. But yeah, like right now we're high 30s, low 40s. An X-Plane I was getting up sometimes into 50s when we were flying X-Plane earlier, and 50s into Microsoft. So, kind of on the same level now, maybe. Alright, I think we passed our transition altitude. We did, so let's get that there. What was our weather? Alright, weather into Detroit. Altimeter 2990. 2990. And we'll get our descent data in here. So winds 260 at 11. So let's put our descent data in here. 2990 and then 260, I think I said, at 11, right? For the winds. And temperature 13. Transition altitude 18, and our Vero for runway 27 is 835 for the Vero, 835. So let's just double check that for the winds, that this is actually still the right runway here. So 27 right. I said winds are 260, so yeah, 27 right, still the right runway into Detroit. All right, looking good. Looking good here. Tries to go, hey, Commander, somebody put Hondo's face on a criminal to make it look like it was Hondo who almost killed 2 innocent cops. I did see that. I did. We dispatched all units. We did find evidence in the video, though, that it was tampered with. So, Hondo's off the hook. Hondo is off the hook. And all units are currently dispatched looking for the imposter. How is no winning? I don't know how is no winning. Fast food, Chick-fil-A is definitely fast food, and you guys are nuts. I just wish the physics were a lot better, Microsoft, and not so complicated. I mean, fly-by-wire, I'd say the physics are pretty good. Yeah, when it comes to like the landing gear suspension, could use some work, I guess, if that's what you're talking about. Because Chick-fil-A is not fast food. I don't know. I'm sticking with it is. I'm sticking with Chick-fil-A is definitely fast food. Over the imposters, he's definitely going to jail. Yes, for a very long time. I'll lock him up and throw away the key. Oh, we're at 12,000 feet. I thought we were at 20,000. I was like, why is the VNAV not working? But no, we're at 12,000 feet. Whew. That's good. I was worried. I was a little worried. There we go. Get the window seat there. Yeah, I have no idea how Chick-fil-A is winning, man. Chick-fil-A is not fast food. You know, I've had Chick-fil-A before. It's good, but I never go because the line is so damn long all the time. I'm never willing to wait in line for that long. And I don't know why people are. Like, that is just ridiculously long lines in the drive-thru. Like, it's good, but it's not that good, people. And it's super expensive. It's not even that cheap. Like, why? You know, their sauce is really good, and chicken's good, but still. It's like the same people that wait in lines forever for In-N-Out. Like, I'm from California, right in the heart of In-N-Out territory, and I'm gonna say it, In-N-Out's overrated. It's overrated. It's not that good. Not for what people make it out to be. Like, it's good, but not that good. I mean, you order their burger, their meat's real thin, so you're not really getting much meat for the price. It's more lettuce, tomato, and sauce than meat. Their fries suck, unless you get animal style, because you gotta have sauce to make the fries taste good. I don't know. That's just me. I'd rather go to Five Guys Burgers, get their Cajun fries with the custom-made burger. A lot better. I never understood the In-N-Out obsession, yeah, right? I mean, like I said, it's good. You go there, get a double animal style fries, vanilla shake. But not, like, it doesn't live up to the hype. You know, maybe for people who've never had it, maybe it lives up to the hype, but for me it doesn't. I'm not waiting in those long lines. If the line's short, I'll go to In-N-Out. If it's not, I'm not going. I've had In-N-Out a few times when I was in Oregon, and it's the best fast food burger I've ever had. I've had, but not the best burger I've had. Well, yeah, for fast food, it's really good. But like I said, I like Five Guys better. What about Popeyes? Popeye? Is that Popeyes? Like Popeye's chicken? Or papayas? Or papayas? I don't think I have that around here. McD's burger, definitely not the best burger, but it's good. I like going to McD's. I got nothing wrong with McDonald's. Give me a Big Mac from McDonald's. And I like their hot and spicy McChickens and their chicken nuggets. McDonald's has some pretty good French fries, not gonna lie. And the secret why they're so good is they soak their fries in meat sauce. That's what they deep fry them in. Meat flavor is what they add to the fries. That's why they're so addicting. Little tidbit there. Alright, we're passing 10,000 feet now. Looking good here on our way in. Do 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 do. Hungry Jack's? Yeah, nope. Never had Hungry Jack's. Popeye's chicken's pretty good. I don't go there very often. I do have a Popeye's by me. Never had Hungry Jack's, or heard of Hungry Jack's. I don't think they're around here anyways. By the way, Mav, did you see the episode where Hondo and Luca surprised Chris before her birthday? I did. I watch every episode of SWAT. I don't miss an episode. Which I think, is it tonight, or is it Sundays or Mondays that the episodes come out? I forget which days. But I always watch it the morning after it comes out, because it always comes out so late at night. And I'm always in bed by then for work. Sorry, it's Burger King, but in Australia. Ah, okay, yeah, I've got a Burger King. I like Burger King's burgers. I like the way they grill them. They charcoal grill them. Not the hugest fan, though, of everything else at Burger King, but I do like their burgers. I'll go there every once in a while. Give me a Whopper with cheese. One of my all-time favorite places, though, to eat is a place called Langer's Deli. Langer's Deli in LA. If you guys look that up, Langer's Deli, look up the number 19 at Langer's Deli. It is a fat pastrami sandwich on rye with Russian dressing, coleslaw. It comes with a big pickle on the side. It's a huge sandwich. The best, hands down, pastrami you'll ever have. Like, you go to a lot of places, the pastrami is real thin, it's chewy and stringy. You go to this place, man, it's thick pastrami and it just melts in your mouth. Oh, I Love pastrami. It's my all-time favorite sandwich. Too bad Netflix didn't release season 5 yet. Yep. Nope, I watch everything on Hulu. I have Hulu Live TV, so I go back and watch it the morning after. Usually I'll pop it on in the morning when I get up for work, or listen to it on the way in the car to work or something. Pizza? I mean, I like pizza, but I'm talking about pastrami. Some good stuff there for pastrami. Alright, so we're going down to 6,000. Let's see what we need to be for ILS approach. Alright, so ILS approach here, we can probably go in at Honor at 6,000. So let's go here. I'm going to go bring us down to 6,000. Let's go flaps 1 here. Help with our descent. Going through the clouds here. Let's make sure I look at our temperatures. Alright, temperature's warm enough. We shouldn't have to worry about icing. Scott, hey, what's going on? Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning to wherever you are. Good evening from where I am. It is about to be 8 o'clock at night where I'm at. Here in Southern California. Alright, we're going down to 6,000 here. We're going to vector ourselves into Honor here at 6,000 for ILS approach. We're going to get our sounds back up after this song as well. Australia, remember the kangaroos? That's right, I remember. Talking about eating kangaroos. And then Mr. Mike talking about how he wants to fight a kangaroo. I remember that. That is correct. It is morning time in Australia. Even though Australia is home to like every deadly creature known to man, it's still on my bucket list to go to Australia. I'll just have to look at everywhere I go to sit before I sit. And check my shoes before I put my shoes on. Make sure there's no thing waiting to bite me. How's Barry? Barry actually managed to smuggle his way on board. Fly with Rookie paid $10 for his admission. So Barry actually made the flight on this one, unfortunately. So that's so true, yeah. Prime Video has all the SWAT Season 5 episodes. Nice. Nice, Transit Guy. Yeah, it's a good season so far. How's the tires? Tires are better on this aircraft. There's no flat tires on this one. Tires were good here. It was just on... What aircraft was it that we were flying had flat tires? That was the Level Up. Yeah. So, these tires are good to go. I inspected them myself. Sure, if you go deep into the desert, you might just come across a snake. Rather not. I'd rather not encounter any snakes. Oh, looks like we're getting some rain on the windshield here. And some water streaking across the windshield as we're descending on down. So we're vectoring ourselves out. We're going to go into Honor, and we'll vector in at Honor for the ILS approach into 27. Speaking of which, let's go and get some sounds back up in here. Get our sounds back up in the aircraft. Bug, redback, snakes. Yeah, nope. See, I don't want spiders. Nope. Wait, Hondo went to Mexico? Yes, so that drama that went down in the department with Hondo and how he was trying to help fix the department, he took a little leave of absence down to Mexico. So yeah, he did go to Mexico. And he got into some trouble while into Mexico, while his team didn't even know he was there either. I don't know why our speed got so slow all of a sudden. I'm going to speed up here. Alright, so then let me also bring up the replay system. Don't want to let me forget about that. Got the replay system up so I can hit record. Yo, Mr. Puster, what's going on? Lights are bad today, what do you mean? We've already passed our goal, Mr. Nolan. Already passed our goal for today. I still don't know how... Oh, see, Chick-fil-A is winning now. It is fast food. Chat is agreeing on. So, chat does say now Chick-fil-A is fast food, which I agree with. We are right in the thick of the clouds here. Alright, we're going to go flaps 2 here. And we'll arm our speed brakes. Make sure all of our lights are on. So let's go ahead and go direct to start making our way that way. Let's start turning right here. We are on Unicom. I haven't heard anyone on Unicom yet. Oh, mine said it was 3, just reloaded it. Yeah, you gotta reload it sometimes, it doesn't refresh on you. Detroit traffic, Delta 2690s on a base for final for runway 27 right. About 15 miles out from final Detroit traffic. Damn, those nachos were good. Oh, yeah, they look good, Mike. Your nachos definitely look good. Alright, so we're going to go direct here to Honors. Direct to Honor. And get that in there. Alright, let's look at our runway here in Detroit. So, 87-foot runway. Or 8,700-foot runway, I should say. So, we can use up most of the runway. So, we'll go auto brake low here for our landing into Detroit. What's our weather again in this thing? Alright, so winds, it's 11 knots, it's not bad. Altimeter, that's good visibility, so we should get visibility as we drop out of 6,000 feet. So let's go ahead and pull arm, VNav again here, so our descent, we're going to go down to 2,000 feet on the descent. So we'll get that plugged in there. We can also arm our approach mode. Approach mode activated. And arm the landing system and the approach. So we're looking good. Is this the only leg? Nope, we got another leg over to Raleigh, North Carolina. One more leg after this over to Raleigh. You can see a little bit below the clouds there. Getting a little bit of glimpse of Detroit area. Detroit traffic, Delta 2690, 5 miles from Honor for final on 27 right, Detroit traffic. Get anything done today, Mav? Not really. Had a lot of work stuff I got done, I guess, between flights. I got a lot of work stuff done. I got some stuff done in the simulators, adding some scenery and aircraft that we will be flying soon. So we will be flying some new aircraft on the channel here very soon. And then I'm waiting for my new desk that I bought to arrive. So I got a bigger desk on the way so I can redo my setup. My goal is definitely to have that done by next weekend. That's the goal. Alright, we're going to go and make sure VNAV is in here and armed, which it is. Definitely see some traffic behind us. Some traffic in front of us. We should make a right turn here. Jed, how far are you? We're about to turn on final right now, so not far from Detroit at all. Welcome though. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. James, that would be you. I see you right behind me. So we're about to turn on the final now. This is going to put us about, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. This will put us about 15 miles out from the airport once we make a turn. There we go. Localizer has been captured. Detroit traffic, Delta 2690, 15 mile final runway 27 right, Detroit. Alright, so 27 right. We are turning final now. We'll bring our speed down to 170. We'll go actually 175. See, you're starting to break out of the clouds now that we're descending. So we can go ahead and go flaps 3 here. Look at that view. Oh boy. Microsoft never disappoints. I don't think I've really ever been disappointed with any view in Microsoft. Alright, once we get closer, we'll go ahead and pretty much get fully configured right after 10 miles. And we'll start the replay. Don't let me forget the replay. Once we're fully configured, we'll start it. Let's notify the cabin. Spoilers are armed. Auto brake low is set. Your VNAV is descending nicely. Let's go and bring our speed down here a little bit. It's hard to imagine Flight Sim ever looking better than this. It is. I mean, the only thing disappointing about Microsoft is the planes. Well, like I said, those planes are getting better in a hurry. The PNDG's releasing the fly-by-wire is an excellent plane. CRJ is not a bad plane in Microsoft. Now we got that A330 that's pretty good. So, planes are rapidly becoming better in Microsoft. And how they don't have a crash animation yet. They don't have a crash animation yet. Finally getting your desk. You've been talking about it for months. Yeah. Nope. Finally getting it. Hopefully this week. That's the plan. Should be coming this week. Right, we're gonna 10 miles out here.
Detroit traffic, Southwest 2450.
Going gear down.
1 2 mile, final 2. Right.
Going gear down. There we go. Alright, let's go full managed speed here. Final speed, and we'll bring out flaps 4 in just a second. Oh, look at this breakout of the clouds, man. Oh my god. X-Plane has a lot to change. They want to keep up. Yeah, I mean, that shared cockpit plugin, though, it's going to keep X-Plane relevant. That new cockpit plugin, Microsoft has nothing like it. And that's going to be a huge deal for X-Plane. Alright, flaps full coming out. Let's go ahead and start the replay.
2,500.
Replay's recording. Look at this breakout. We have the runway in sight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that down below there, though. Oh my god. Microsoft never disappoints on the visuals. Alright, let me get my airport chart up so we can know how to taxi once we're on the ground. But we are looking good. Looking so good, we're going to hand flyer in. Alright, autopilot's off. My controls. Detroit traffic, Delta 2695 mile final, 27 right, landing 27 right, Delta Detroit traffic. What's one of my worst landings? Worst landing would be when I crashed in the ocean off the coast of Brazil because we lost too much speed. That was in X-Plane.
7 mile final, 27 right, Detroit.
So yeah, that was in X-Plane. If you can go back and watch that video, that would be our worst landing ever.
1,000.
Second worst landing was into Pyro, although I would say probably one of our best landings. How many pilots can say they drifted the aircraft Tokyo drift style on the runway?
$500. 400.
400. Here we go.
300.
300. 300. 100 above. 200.
200.
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
100.
50.
50.
40.
40.
30.
30.
20. Retard.
20.
10. 5.
10.
Alright, we're down. Goes down gently. Nuts. reversers. Welcome to Detroit, everyone. Going over to manual braking. Welcome to Detroit. We're gonna roll it out here and take the second left onto Bravo.
Or traffic Southwest 2451, 2 mile final, 27 right, Detroit.
Please remain seated.
Go ahead and get off the runway here for Mr.
The captain has parked the aircraft
James.
at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign.
Detroit traffic Delta 2690,
This
clear
will be your
runway
one
27
and
right.
only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead
Alright, there we go. Welcome
to articles that may have shifted during landing.
Detroit, everyone. We'll get our landing lights off here.
You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight.
There we go, and we'll get our
managing your SkyMiles account.
flaps in here.
If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim,
So nice freeware scenery here for
or any other
Detroit.
information, a uniform Delta agent meeting this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Detroit, Barry. James is landing right now.
Flight attendants,
James,
prepare doors for arrival.
we beat you. We got a 172. Alright, we're going to take this one right here. Nowhere. Lane 1 stop all set. We'll take this one. Let's get our turn-offs off. Taxi lights coming off. Ooh, the big bus.
Detroit traffic, Southwest 2451, clear of 27 right, Detroit.
And we'll stop right there. Let's go and set our parking brake. Parking brake's off. We can stop the recording. All right. Welcome everyone to Detroit. Oh, what a parking job. What a parking job that was. See James taxiing in there. Let's take a look at this from the front. Can we do that? No, it won't let me. Take a look from the back. I would give us a 9.8 on that parking job. 9.8, 9.9. Let you guys be the judge of that parking job. We'll end the poll to, it is confirmed, Chick-fil-A is fast food. But yeah, so nice little freeware for Detroit here. Not bad. Definitely improves the alternative. I don't know where Mr. James is going, but he is going to the other terminals, I guess. He's going to Customs. Are you going to U.S. Customs? Looks like he's going to Customs. You're drifting. I could see that. But yes, Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a -172. Our ACARS gave us a -171 on the touchdown, so that is confirmed. We'll finish our ACARS flight here and file that, and then we will take a look at our replay here. Let's get everything reset back up for the replay. So we gotta get flaps set back up here. And we'll need to get all of our landing lights back on for the replay. There we go. There we go. Alright, our prep has been filed. And let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. There's shit on Sim Toolkit Pro as well. And let's go to replay.
Descent. Crossing descent. Clear of conflict.
Oh, let's disconnect from Vatsim. Alright, so we got gear down, flaps are full, that's looking good. Let me just pause the replay here and we'll fast forward it just a little bit.
1,000.
Alright, we'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at the passenger view in here from the wing.
We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want
go to the window.
Please keep your feet elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Enjoy this view in here. I'm gonna get some music back going again. We'll turn down just a little bit. You know you're flying Southwest when you get an 80 knot call out on the taxi. Oh boy. James over here breaking all the taxi laws. James breaking all them taxi laws. Alright, let's check out our nice smooth landing here into Detroit. James, we have a number for you. Advise when ready to copy. Is that the number to the FFA? Ooh, baby. Nice and smooth, right in the touchdown zone. Oh, baby. Take a look from the outside view. T-Mac unable. Unable to copy. Oh, this view in though, man. Whew. What a view. Okay, I'll drop it off at your house in an envelope. Oh boy. FFA is going to be knocking at James's door here. Knocking at James's door. Look at that, flying over the highway. Little pond over there. Nice and smooth. Nice flare. Nose down gently. Oh boy. Looks like good on the center line too. Let's check that center line action. And James is homeless. We doing another leg? Yes, we're going over to Raleigh, North Carolina. Ooh, some bright lights. Look at that center line right on the center line. Oh, baby. That was a very, very good landing. Look at a couple more angles here. Well, yes, very good landing for us here into Detroit. We're going to get loaded back up. For those who want to fly, I'll post the route in chat here as soon as we get things loaded back up. As we are going to go over to, not from Detroit, over to Raleigh, North Carolina. That's the next flight over to Raleigh. Oh. Oh, baby. That was one hell of a good landing, I must say. Best one of the day. Best one of the day. We're going to rewind it a little bit. We'll let you guys enjoy this arrival in. And we will, you guys here in about 5 minutes or so. We'll get loaded back up, ready to rock and roll. Enjoy.
500, 400, 400, 400, 300, 300, 300, 200, 100,
Alright, we're loaded back up. We are still here at our gate. We are in a turnaround state. We are connected to ground power. So yeah, turnaround state, connected to ground power. Let's go up top. Fuel pumps can come off for now. We never got those off. That looks good. We can connect to ground control. That looks good. Everything up here looks good. Seatbelt signs can be off right this second. And we'll get that looking good. So, let's go over to our electronic flight bag and let's pull up our new flight from Simbrief, Detroit to Raleigh, North Carolina. Just an hour and 16 minutes of total flight time planned for this. So just, you know, about 30 minutes longer than the last flight. Last flight was about 46. Yeah, last one was about 46 minutes. So, let's go ahead and, let's get everything loaded back up here. Let's make sure we get our fuel on the aircraft. Fuel we need on this flight is going to be 15,000 pounds for this flight. So let's go ahead and add in the 15,000 pounds of fuel. And we'll load it in. That'll take a minute. That looks good. Now let's go back to our McDo here and we'll get our new flight plan requested. All that looks good. We can go to the ATSU menu as well. And we can request the data in here. Should already be populated, but we'll request it one more time. There we go. That looks good. Let's go to the new weight and balance page and we'll send that off and request our new flight data. So 151 passengers on this one. We'll start boarding those. And that will look good. Let's request our weather. We'll send that. And let's go to our flight plan page. No, ATC is online currently, but let's go and do our route here. So out of Detroit, we're going to be taking off probably runway 27 right. Yeah, 27 right out of Detroit here. So let's get 27 right. There we go. And for our departure, we're using the LIDS 2. LIDS 2 departure and Gravy transition. That looks good. We'll insert that. And then from there into Raleigh, we're going to be using the arrival for Raleigh as the Alden 3 arrival for runway. Flying runway 23 right. So we'll do ILS 23 right. Via the Alden 3 arrival and Tevay transition, I think. Oh, nope, this is for the arrival runway. Let's look at that. Need to reload in my new charts. We'll get those charts loaded up here. Okay, so Raleigh, we'll bring that in. Okay, so we got that in. That looks good. We'll go to the airport. So we're planning for 23 right. And then the approach for 23 right. Do we need transition here? Let's look at the arrival. The arrival is the Alden. And so we'll use the Butts transition here. Butts transition and Tevay transition. That looks good. We'll insert that. That should look good on everything here for our departure. We'll make sure no discontinuities. Just there for our vectors from Butt. So that looks fine. And to our runway. Alright, let's get our weight and balances in here. We'll get 0 fuel weight in and our block plan fuel of 11.6. That's looking good. Understand who's in here yet? I mean, we got everyone here that's usually here all the time. Everyone's in here. It is late on a Sunday night as well. This was a last-minute planned stream, but like I said, people come in and out. Whoever's here, just as fun. Alright, so that's in. That looks good. Perf data now. We'll do a flaps 1 departure again out of here. Trim will be down 0.5 on the trim. And we can do a flex temp. We'll do just 42 on the flex temp. That should be fine. V speeds 132, 133, and 137. That looks good in there. All right, someone in chat, give me a squawk code to use, please. And I'll put your squawk code in here for us on this flight. That can go off. There we go. Everything else looks good. We are on Honeycomb still. Alright, so that's on. Our brakes are still hot, so we're still letting our brakes cool off. You see our brake temperatures there are pretty hot. Check our hydraulic fluid. Hydraulic fluid is a little low, but that'll be good once we get started. Fuel on board is 15,000 pounds. That looks good. APU, we can go ahead up top. We can start the APU now. Fuel pumps can come back on. And APU master switch. Seatbelt signs. Let's make sure we start our ACARs as well. And we're going to flight level 330. And I guess we need to put our route in here too. Forgot to do that in the last one. Routes. Put that in here. Copy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight. As you're making your way to your seat, we kindly ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible. Allow those passengers to make their way to their seat as well. If you're traveling with a larger rollerboard, please place it in the overhead bins, either wheels or handles first, on either side of the aircraft. Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full, please go ahead and utilize the next available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. We'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
Okay, APU's firing up here. Alright, APU is good, ready to go. APU bleed's coming on, ground power's coming off. Our brake band, brake is good. Brakes are not too hot anymore. So brakes are good to go. So hour and 17 block on the last one. We'll go ahead and reset that. That looks good. Yeah, anyone give me a squawk in chat? No one give me a squawk. I'm just going to put anything in then. We'll just continue using the same one we had. And we'll get that on and reporting. Altimeter. Weather here. Altimeter is still 299 still for the altimeter, which we have set already. So that's looking good. We can call for push, make sure our doors are closed. There's our door panel. There we go, doors are closed. And we'll start our pushback. Yo, Captain Geo, what's going on? What is going on, Mr. Geo? Welcome aboard, sir. Just in time for our second flight, going over to Raleigh, North Carolina from Detroit. Detroit Rock City. There we go, we'll plan that. Let's request the pushback. And we'll go ahead. Release the parking brake. Should start pushing us here in a second, hopefully. Hopefully. Do. There, on 33,000 feet. We're going to put this in here already. Anytime now, pushback. I'm not going to work. She's not pushing. There doesn't seem to be a tug here, though, either. Might have to engine start and reverse out here. I would do that if we weren't flying for a virtual airline. Maybe if we cancel. And we try manual pushback. There we go. We'll do manual pushback.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call.
Alright, manual pushback. Let's go.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta
Control on
flight.
and ignition on.
So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer.
Yeah, let's go and start engine number 1. So we'll just have to go manual here. Did we get our... Didn't get our beacon on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
How we doing, Mr. Geo, though? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Got a nice smooth butter into Detroit for the first flight.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle and pull on the strap to tight. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your...
Alright, we got a good engine number 1 start. We're going to go ahead and start engine number 2. And then we're going to go ahead and hold the pushback. Get our parking brake set. We'll go and stop it. Engine number 2 is coming alive. So total flight time on this flight, hour and 16 minutes down to North Carolina. So a rather quick hop as well to wrap up the night. This was a, like I said, totally extra stream that we didn't really plan, but I just was itching to keep flying tonight, so we hopped on again. We'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be finishing this journey in X-plane from Raleigh, North Carolina down to Orlando in the Toshiba A320. And then we're going to be going up from Orlando to Atlanta in the 757 for Delta tomorrow. That's tomorrow night's flights. Alright, we got 2 good engine starts. Engine mode selector can go back to normal. We can arm that. Predictive wind shear can come on. APU bleed and APU is coming off. Taxi light is coming on. Strobes to auto. That looks good. Oh, our brakes are still hot. Put the brake fan back on. We'll do our 5-minute warm-up on the chrono. And we'll do auto brake max. Everything's looking good. Lock our cockpit door. And we'll just go ahead and ding them. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Alright, parking brake's coming off. Oh, we can set flaps to 1, 2 as well. There we go. Did forget the flaps. Flaps are being set now. Alright, flaps are set, looking good. And we're off. Should start our safety briefing here message.
Hello, welcome aboard and thanks for flying with Delta. We're proud to serve you and the 180 million customers from around the world that travel with us each year.
Our first priority on every flight is safety, so before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety demonstration.
Be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin. And place smaller items, including handbags, underneath the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
If you're seated in the business class cabin, secure your shoulder harness by attaching the metal tip to the
Detroit
fitting
traffic
on the belt.
Delta.
To release, remove the metal tip and allow the shoulder harness to retract.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
Please note that exit signs on this airplane identify each exit with a green symbol. Arrows indicate the direction to the exit. Locate the exit nearest you using these green symbols, keeping in mind the nearest exit might be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation
we're gonna make a right on
is also
hotel,
unlikely, but just in
or I
case,
should say right on
life vests
Victor
are located
at
under your
Hotel 1.
seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the business class or premium select cabin, life vests are located in a compartment adjacent to your seat or under your armrest.
To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and your tray table is put away.
If you're seated in the main cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are lowered, and in the premium select cabin, ensure aisle armrests are raised.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy your flight. Thanks for flying with Delta.
Alright, that includes our safety briefing. Detroit traffic, Delta 1125, crossing runway 21 left at Victor.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alright. Detroit traffic, Delta 1125 lining up and departing runway 27 right to the south, Detroit traffic. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our 5-minute warm-up is up on the engines. We'll reset the chrono. And let's go ahead and get all of our landing lights back on.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Here we go. Let's spool up our engines. Take up power set. Here we go. Knots, airspeed's alive, and V1 rotate. Pause the brake. Gears coming up. Say goodbye to Detroit. Climb power is coming in. Our McDo here. We're going to go direct to our first waypoint. And we can go ahead and clean up our flaps. We're right back in the clouds. Disarm our spoilers. Alright, we're looking good. Light can come off. Just break through the clouds here. Look at that view. Oh baby, that's a view. That's a view. Break out through the clouds. Oh baby. Passing 10,000 feet here, autopilot's coming on. Feet, we're looking good. All right. Oh, baby, look at that view. So far, so good, friends. So far, so good. This is our final flight for the night. Looks like we might have a little bit of rain. Possible chances of rain in North Carolina. Nothing too heavy, I don't think, but slight chance of rain. Alright, so let's see. So no rain to speak of yet, definitely overcast. But we do have chances of rain by the time we get there. So we are cruising right along now. So, we have requested to join FedEx Virtual Airline as well. We're waiting for approval on the Frontier, which should come soon. I'm thinking about joining one final one, a fourth one, but I'm not sure if you guys know in chat any suggestions of one final virtual airline to join. Maybe we should do Ryanair, do an international one. Maybe we do some Ryanair virtual, maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
feet.
Alright, passing transition altitude. We get our pressure switched over to standard. Let me get the rest of our landing lights off now. Andrews, I've never flown in a V8. Interested though. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, what we're flying in right now is Delta's virtual airline. So all those sounds that you hear in the back when it comes to the welcoming the passengers, the safety briefing message, as well as the welcome messages when we land on the ground, that's all from the virtual airline. It's all from this ACAR system right here that keeps track of our flight. So you can see it keeps track of everything pre-flight started on Vatsim, our airline, when we turn the engines on, what time, flaps, taking up runway, climb, we raise the gear, raise up our flaps, all that stuff. So we did get a small penalty here because we exceeded 250 knots below 10. That was our fault. And then speed was corrected after a max speed of 259. So we didn't go too far over. We did go a little over speed. So thinking of creating your own, I am actually. I don't have the resources to do it effectively yet. But I definitely want to create my own virtual airline. Maybe call it Maverick Express Airlines or something like that. Midnight Air, I don't know. We'll think of something. We'll think of a name. But I definitely do want to create my own airline. So once I can figure out how to successfully do that, I definitely am going to create one. I already have some custom-made liveries for Maverick for my channel. I have a custom-made livery for the 737-800, 700, the A321, the A319. I have custom liveries for 767 freighter, a 787 freighter, or sorry, 737-800 freighter. So I do have some custom liveries. Can we see it? I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, because you're not going to be able to see like it on the plane, but let's see. Let's see what I can show. So I have those for X-Plane, not Microsoft yet. I haven't figured out how to make those ones in Microsoft yet, but let's see here. Aircraft. Revo. Oh, that's not it. So yeah, all I have is these files. I don't have like pictures of the aircraft. I'll have to get some. I mean, this is kind of what it would look like as the freighter one, black and gold. Kind of took after like an Amazon themed livery, but made it my colors. So that's kind of one. Oh, A300 include the mix? I haven't done one for the A300 yet, but I'm going to. I haven't been able to do that one yet. I created these a while ago. Let's see, Maverick Aviation. That's not it. So this would be kind of one from Aviation. This is a 737-800 fuselage. And then we got another cleaner version of the 767 freighter. Cleaner version. Let's see what other ones I got in here. So that's just for the Zebo. And then for where is it here? Where's my Tolus one? Liveries, Maverick Aviation. This is what I got here for the Toshiba A319. It's like a bumblebee type livery here. You can see the tail. It's got the little stripes on the tail of the fuselage. White, little dirty livery. And then for the 321, where's that one? 321. This one we kind of took from Jordan Airlines, made a nice 321 livery. So still pretty new at making liveries. So they're definitely not super high detail, well professional liveries, but they look good. Alright, so we're almost to our cruising altitude. I'm going to go ahead and take the fasten seatbelt sign off here. Let the passengers stretch their legs a little bit as we're up in cruise now. So, thanks Andrews, appreciate it. Like I said, I try. Pretty new to making liveries, but we do have that. So yeah, but I'm definitely thinking about joining Ryanair. So it'll give us 4 solid airlines to fly from, kind of give us a mix. We got Delta. Delta can fly pretty much any kind of plane. We got Frontier, that's pretty much Airbus A319, A320, maybe A321. And then we got FedEx that we're joining. That's going to be all the cargo, all those big cargo planes, a variety of aircraft. And then Ryanair, which is pretty much just 738, 737 for Ryanair. Oops. Mandatory crunch landings? I don't know, I seem like I always get butters in Ryanair, ironically, for whatever reason. We've had like some of the best landings we've ever had. I couldn't tell you how or why.
Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley when flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Not good enough. Currently flying Qantas 767 from YPAD to YPPH. Nice. 767's got one of the finest looking cockpits. 767 is a really nice plane. I love flying the 767s. So yeah, definitely love that plane. One of my favorite planes to fly for sure. Those clouds just look amazing though. That's Adelaide to Perth 3-hour flight. Nice. Yeah. I recognize the iCows. I just couldn't think of the names. Couldn't think of the names all the time, but I did recognize the iCows. I have done that flight myself before. It's a nice flight. I do like flying in Australia. We are going to take a world tour once the PMDG releases. So we'll be doing a world tour. We're going to go across the United States. And then we'll probably cross the pond into Europe, fly around there, make our way around everywhere, down to Australia. So I think we are going to do some kind of world flight tour for PMDG. So can't wait for that plane to be released for sure. Alright, looks like we've been accepted into Frontier. Enzo, hey, welcome aboard. I went to see whale watching today. Nice. How was that, man? I've been whale watching before. If you want to freak out, check out the Sydney funnel spider found in NSW, deadliest of all the raccoons. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't do spiders. I don't like spiders or snakes. No, thank you. Alright, we got our login for Frontier, so I think we'll definitely be doing some Frontier this week. We're finishing up Delta tomorrow. Maybe some Frontier on Thursday, unless PMDG is released before then. We do have to get at least one Frontier flight in, though, at some point. Just so we meet our qualifications for the VA. You do have to fly at least, I think, one flight a month for each VA to stay active. Oh, we got Washington Center online. Oh boy. We're gonna have some ATC down into Charlotte, or not Charlotte, but Raleigh, North Carolina. We'll have some ATC now. Some Raleigh-Durham. We'll have to check that out here. We got Frontiers ready to go. And FedEx is requesting some more information. I'll have to look into that later. Oh. I don't remember what my password was. Damn it. I'm going to change the password again. Oh, I guess that was already my password. I mean, they don't match. That's weird. That's weird. Well, now I can still fly map. Hey, Mike. Yep, we are. Which VA has the best design? Oh, what do you mean, like livery design or website design? I mean, there's a lot of virtual airlines out there, so you really just have to kind of look at them and decide which one's best for you. But a lot of them are all different, and there's tons and tons. I mean, there's not just one virtual airline for each airline. So, like, even Delta Virtual Airlines, they have multiple Delta Virtual Airlines. It's not just like one site for just Delta. There's multiple sites people have created for Delta. There's multiple sites people have created for American, Southwest. So you just kind of Google what airline you want to fly for and kind of look at the different setups they have. Pick the one that suits you the best, you know. What I'm using right now is flydeltavirtual.com. That's the site that I'm currently affiliated with for Delta Virtual Airlines. And I mean, my experience so far so good. So yeah, so far so good with that. Check back in the cockpit here. See where we're at. Can see our top of descent yet. So we can see our top of descent's coming up in 160 miles into Raleigh. So about 160 miles, but we're going to be in DC territory before then, so they'll go ahead and tell us when we can and cannot descend. Some airlines do, some virtual ones have incentives, some do not. I mean, for the virtual airline for Delta, I mean, we do get virtual currency. I'm not sure what we can use it for yet. Let me pull it up here. Kind of. Let's see here. I'll pull it up here. We can kind of look here. We've earned this here for each flight. So this is our total balance right now. It's $337 from our 4 flights. Like I said, I'm not sure what that can be used for yet. I'm still new to the site, but we do earn some virtual currency, which I'm sure is used for something.
Everyone's happy, spirits are light. I am sitting here thinking, alone with my drink, as I do this time of the year. Do you remember when love was around, when we were aglow? Talk of the town when I'm sitting here.
Virtual currency is good, yes. Dang, this is a late night Sunday stream. It is. Normally we don't stream at night on Sundays, but like I said, I just could not stay away. I wanted to fly some more. Continue our itinerary for our Delta Airlines. So you can see this is our itinerary. We're doing, we already did Detroit, we're doing Detroit now to Raleigh-Durham. Tomorrow is Raleigh-Durham to Orlando, and Orlando to Atlanta. This one, I need to delete that one. We already did that. There's technically 3 legs left after this to Key West, but I don't have that one scheduled yet. The flight to Key West may get canceled, so it's just Orlando and then Orlando to Atlanta tomorrow. Should be getting a beep beep here from ATC anytime now. So yeah, anytime now we should be getting that beep beep. I might already just tune to him anyways, just so we're ready. Oh, doesn't even show him on the iPad yet. Maybe it went offline. No, we are currently online. Busy week this week, Mav. I mean, pretty busy with work, always. I mean, we're going to be busy with work all summer, but I mean, we're only getting busier. We keep breaking our sales record every month, adding in new business. People are just building homes like crazy. I don't know how. I don't know how people can afford homes anymore out here in California. But they're building like crazy, Mike. Building like crazy. Oh, there's DC Center. Let's go and tune to DC Center there. So it is a busy week. We are going to be flying, though. Like I said, we already have a stream planned for tomorrow. I already have a stream planned for Thursday that I have not posted yet, and I'll post later in the week. I just want to wait and see how the week goes to what we do. But I do have something in mind already. How much is a gallon of gas there? About $6. About $6 for unleaded. That's not even premium. About $6 for unleaded, but I don't really pay attention to that since I have a Tesla. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, gas prices are insane in here. Keeps going between like $5.50 and $6, depending on where you go. All depends on where you're at. How much it costs between like $5.50 and $6. Unless you go to LA, then it's way over $6. I think it's like $6.50 in LA. Anyone gonna watch the fights on the weekend? Maybe. I don't really watch too many fights, to be honest. I don't know. The ones I've always watched have never been that entertaining. So, if it's on, I'll watch it. If not, I probably don't. $3.53 a gallon in Texas. Gotta love Texas. Big UFC card this weekend. Yeah, I think I heard about it. I'm just like I said, I'm not real big into the fighting scene. It's never been that entertaining to me. I don't know. So just never fully got into it. I mean, it has nothing to do with any of the violence. I don't mind violence, but it's just not something I will go out of my way to watch. Like, most of the fights I see, I don't consider real fighting. I mean, I'm here to watch people, like, really beat the shit out of someone, excuse my French. But every time I see a boxing match, they're just hugging each other. Every time I see UFC, they're just rolling around on the ground, and that's not my style of fighting either. I like to just see, go toe-to-toe, just, rocking back and punching each other, basically. Got out of that line of work a couple years ago because when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's really bad. Yep. I hear ya. Alright, we're going to go and call up center here. I don't think we ever loaded in our flight is the problem. DC Center, Delta 1125 with you, flight level 330.
Delta 1125, Washington Center, good morning. Reception is Modern Squad 3757.
3757, Delta 1125. 757.
Delta 1125 or contact over Elkins, BOR for level 330.
What happened to the Red Bull Racing? Are they still flying? I think they still do it. I think it's more in the summertime that they do it. So now that it's getting summer, I think there should be a Red Bull race coming up soon. I know there was some last year around
Delta 1125 descend to Delta 3 arrival, expect visual on 2 true right, right altimeter 3005.
It's going to be the Alden 2 arrival, expecting 23 right, Delta 1125. Alright, so we're going to descend via the Alden to arrival. So we're going to go down to 6,000 feet. And I'm going to get that pre-programmed in here, ready to rock and roll. That's good. Top of descent still about 80 miles out. We're going to check my VNAV profile, just make sure it's all good. We got a restraint at FOBCO. At FOBCO, it's got us here at... We just need to be below 12,000. So that's good, below 12,000, and then going up to Alden, we need to be below 12 and above 9, and that looks good. And then below 9 at Gazer, that looks good. And then Harsh below 9 and above 8, that looks good. And then down to 6,000 at Butts, which also looks good. So our VNAV profile working and looking great. They are unbelievable. The races, yeah, no, the races are pretty good. Races are pretty cool. Pretty cool on the races. I just can't wait for the PNG to come out, though. It's supposed to be this weekend. Supposed to be. As long as everything goes according to plan for them. I just know I'm super ready for this aircraft already. Get ready for bed though right after this. Got work super early in the morning. What do you do for a crust? You mean what do I do for work? Is that what you're asking? Yep. I sell plumbing material. So I manage a plumbing supply warehouse and sell plumbing material to new home construction.
Please prepare the cab for arrival.
Did you ever work as a plumber? No.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
I gotta do a little bit of plumbing work myself tomorrow to finish out helping a friend of mine. I absolutely hate doing plumbing. Yeah, plumbing can be a nightmare. Plumbing can definitely be a nightmare.
429 Washington Center, good morning, squad 3612.
So we did start our descent just a tad early. They were doing the descent announcement. I think it's just we hit some wind. It looked like we were descending. So I kind of hit it a little early, but that's alright. That means we'll just descend a little bit smoother. Then we get our fasten seatbelt sign back on. Yes, going back, fixing what someone screwed up. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a headache enough just selling the material, let alone actually doing the work. So, I'm glad I don't do the work. I could never do that. Plumbing is a shitty job. Pun intended. Literally, yes. Literally, dealing with crap. You can't deal with everyone's crap.
25. Is it okay if we step away for 5 minutes?
W225, no problem.
Can't deal with everyone's crap. Can't do it. No, sir.
Delta 1614, Honolulu Center on 132.97. Have a lovely evening.
Oh no, 3297, don't crash anybody.
I'll see you on Ladder Tower soon.
That's why I call myself a freshwater plumber. Oh boy. Only deal with that freshwater, eh? Our windows be scratched up. We'll be scratching our windows.
Washington Center, good morning. United 227, flight level 370, about 50 nautical miles southwest from Flo.
United 227, Washington Center, good morning, squad 3562.
3562. We have ourselves a nice sunset arrival into North Carolina here. Sunset / early nighttime arrival, one of the two. I tried to plan the time so that way when we left Milwaukee to Detroit to here that we had a sunset arrival. So hopefully I planned it good enough. Hopefully it's not completely dark. Damn, it's a beautiful view, right?
United 227, squad 3562.
I'll have to screenshot it. I have to put this as like my desktop background. Might be a good desktop background here.
United 227, can you repeat that?
United 227, squawk 3562.
That view right there alone, man. Whew. Even that would be a good, Send that to me if you don't mind. I think I'll make it my background on my phone. Yeah, you got it, Mike. I'll send it to you. I will send it to you. Absolutely beautiful. Oh boy. You got it, Mike. Anytime, sir. I'll send it right over right after stream because I think that's the only way I can access it.
United 227 verify squawking is 3562.
$227 spot 2562, was that correct?
United 227 is 3562, 3562.
3562, United 227. Punch.
That's a good one too.
United 227 to contact 20 miles southwest of Florence, VOR, flight level 370. American 421 to send native freedom 5 arrival, Washington North, watch altimeter 3001. American 421 Washington Center. American 421, do you prefer the Atlas running 1 or the RNAV 19? Okay, American 421, expect the RNAV 19. Back.
Do, 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 do. Let's check in the cockpit here, make sure we're hitting our restrictions. So we're looking good. It'll be at below 17 here. Passing through 23 now, so we should be good. Ooh. This view in front is good. Looking sharp. How's the weather in North Carolina? Weather currently. We got a chance of rain. Not a big chance, but it is cloudy. So we do have a little storm around the outskirts of Raleigh. We're not directly over the airport, so got a slight chance of rain. It is cloudy, a little windy, not too bad though. We'll go right here to the Thetis. So winds are at 5 knots. Visibility is good though. A few clouds broken. So it's overcast, but nothing we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle. Oh boy. Look at that, the light reflecting off the plane. Look at that view. Can we just smash the thumbs up button just for that view? If you guys haven't already, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me. It really helps out the stream. Look at that sun. You can see it just slowly lowering in the horizon there. You can see some stars starting to come out here at night. A nice reddish sky color. Oh, boy. Never did I ever think I'd see the day that a simulator would ever look this good. From where we started to where we're at now. Started from the bottom and now we're here.
Satya 36 Washington Center, good morning. Stand by for PDC.
We're just gonna sit here and admire the sunset for a minute.
Good morning, Washington Center, Delta 226 at flight level 350.
How long have you been simming all up? Well, I mean, since Microsoft 98 is when I've been playing simulators.
Good morning, Squad 3544.
Simulators.
3544.
Streaming,
Sorry
though,
about that.
we've only been streaming for streaming full time for less than a year. But we did. I mean, we started our account in January of last year. And then we took a long break from like March to September when the expo was, and then after the expo, that's really when we started like streaming full time, streaming all the time.
Delta 226 for the contact tree.
You were watching a video on Microsoft 98?
Oh, what? Level 350.
Oh, so long ago. That was like, what, 24 years ago? Oh my. Something like that? Almost 24 years ago? 22 years ago? No, it was 24 years ago, yeah. Because we're in 2022. No, it wasn't 20 years ago. It was 14 years ago? 14 years ago. So I was born in 91. I'm going to be 31 this year. So, something like that. That sunset is pretty, though. Oh my.
DC Center, good morning. It's TVS 6 at Charlottesville, requesting clearance to Charlotte.
Tango Victor 06 Washington Center, good morning. Clear to the Charlotte Airport as filed. Departure frequency 133.7.
I'm going to leave it right here for a little bit, record some of this video, and might be like the new starting screen.
18,033.
Maybe like the starting screen for the After Darks.
Tango Victor 06 Rebecca's Caress released departure clearance voided not up by 0520 Zulu, times now 0451 and quarter. Report airborne on this frequency change route.
24 years, I had it correct? Okay.
Should take out momentarily.
Makes me feel old. Yeah, so I was only like 6, 7 years old.
American 421 second.
Only like 7 years old playing Microsoft 98.
American 421, are we able to direct the Fergie? American 421 flight present heading for now. Let me know if you can direct Fergie.
Okay, present heading.
Just flying through the clouds now. We're almost there. Should be on the ground very soon. So let's see. What are we at? 14,000 feet. We're looking good. Looking good on our descent so far.
American 421, did you say you just lose your navigation equipment?
Pretty much, yes, sir.
Are you able to fly Visual or the iOS?
Yes, sir, with the frequency of 19.
Okay, American 421, you can expect the Mount Vernon showing 1, and for now, fly heading 150.
Okay, 150, expect 1, American 421.
American 421 just to maintain 4,000.
4,000, American 421.
So we'll turn back here, the view here in just a moment. In this recording, it's going to be a new video. Alright, let's get back in the cockpit here. We need to get over to regular pressure here as well. And what was our altimeter? What was it? Why can't I see it? 3005.
So the 36 Heavy, you can push us, you can cover taxi through the taxi with Zulu, expect runway 30 for departure.
Looking good here. Nice little dusk arrival.
Delta 1125 doesn't maintain 5,000.
10,000 feet.
Down to 5,000, Delta 1125. Alright, so now we're going to send down to 5,000 feet. Let's enter in our descent information. So So altimeter is 3005, 3005. And temperature was 18. And winds were 190 at 5.
DC Center, Tango Victor Sierra 6 at 8,000, climbing to 10,000. En route to Charlotte.
Tango Victor Sierra 6 Washington Center, ident.
There we go.
Squawking 3633, Tango Victor Sierra 6.
Tango Victor Sierra 6 for the contact 2 miles south of Charlottesville Airport, 10,000, climbing maintain level 300, procedure at Lynchburg.
Flight level 300, direct to Lynchburg, Tango Victor Sierra 6.
American 421, turn right heading 190, descent maintain 3,000.
And we're in the clouds.
American 421A from turn right heading 18, descent maintain 3,000. American 421 to field at your 7 o'clock, about 5 miles from due at field sites. American 421, my apologies, vector through the localizer.
Alright, we're going flaps 1 here.
Okay, American 421, you might be a little high, but if you can make it clear the Mount Vernon and Shore 1 approach. Delta 1125 field at your 2 o'clock, 1900 miles reported sites.
We got a little bit of cloud layer here. Don't have the airport in sight yet.
Delta 1125, that turn right heading 200 and 723 right localizer, report field sites.
Can you repeat that one more time for Delta 1125?
Delta 1125, turn right heading 200 and 7 localizer and report a field in sight. Just maintain 3000.
Right 200 and down to 2000, and we'll report localizer to 1125. Alright, so 220, or 200 I should say. Question Center, was that 2000 or 3000 Delta 1125?
Delta 1125 doesn't maintain 3000.
Affirm 3000 Delta 1125.
Delta across American 421, are you landing right 19? American 421 SIG.
Alright, we're going on brake low for this. We can go ahead and arm our speed brake here.
So the 36 Heavy right 30 taxi via Zulu Yankee 11. American 421, you're flying past the airport. Cancel approach clearance, climb, maintain 3000, and for now turn left heading 190. Turn left turn 190.
Washington Center, Delta 1125 has localizer capture for 23 right.
Delta 1125, do you have a field?
Field in sight, Delta 1125.
Delta 1125, clear visual approach runway 23 right and runway 23 right, clear land wind 1905.
Clear visual 23 right, clear to land 23 right, Delta 1125. Alright, we've been cleared to land.
21 Washington Center.
Get our sounds back up. And make sure I start, get the replay open. Don't want to forget about that.
421, do you want to try the visual one again?
So we're on 185 here. We're going to go flaps 2. Approach was activated, landing system is on. There went a cloud in front of us.
Temple 225 to Sunny to fill with the arrival of the New York altimeter 3007.
Alright, we're under 10 miles out. We're going to go gear down.
2500.
5 attendants, please prepare for landing.
Close-up should come captured here in just a second. Alright, we're gonna go manage speed in. Here comes the glide slope. We're gonna go flaps 3. Then we're gonna go flaps 4. Alright, we're fully configured. Let's go and start the recording. My aircraft. Enjoy the arrival. See you guys on the ground. Replay has started.
1000.
Bit of a crosswind pushing us a little bit to the right.
Saudi at 36 heavy.
500.
Wind convoy 30 clear for takeoff landing 320.
500.
400. 400.
400, looking good.
400. 300.
300.
200.
200.
200.
200. 100 above. 100.
100.
Minimum
Continue.
50.
50.
40.
40.
30.
30.
20.
American
20.
21 to maintain 2,500.
5.
Ooh, a little floaty.
10.
Come on, get down. There we go. Versus route.
Delta 1125 will
Goes down gently.
pass into gate this frequency.
80 knots, still on the reversers. Going over to manual braking. Alright, welcome everyone to Raleigh. Welcome, welcome. We're going to take this exit here on the left.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in
Delta
for a flight
1125 is
and managing your
exiting
Sky
Bravo
Miles
3
accounts.
on Bravo.
Delta 1125.
If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim,
Bravo, have a good evening.
or any other information, a uniform Delta agent leading this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
100.
Alright, let's get our flaps in.
On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board, and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again.
Crabby. It was a little crabby. Nice smooth landing though. Simple Kid Pro's giving us a minus 75. Minus 75 on that one.
United 227,000 ring present ground speed, but the descent via Fable 3 arrival, deep wash and crush under New York altimeter 3007.
Go ahead and here, we'll make a right here. Park at one of these gates over here.
American 421, turn left heading 035.
We're gonna go right to this gate actually. Charlie 15, I think.
09.9 gets you needed. Report of field on sides. American 421 loaded low to alert check out to the immediately the MBA errors at 2,000 yard 1,500.
And we'll go and park right there. Let's get our parking brake on.
American 421
we can go ahead and stop the replay.
2,000.
We have made it, everyone. We have made it. We're going to go ahead and finish our flight.
The last instruction was to maintain 2,500, was not 1,500.
And we'll file our flight there. Nice. When you stream next, it's already posted on YouTube, Andrews. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be streaming. We'll be live again tomorrow. Let's check out the parking job. Not bad on the parking. We're getting pretty good on our parking. We're getting pretty good on our parking. So let's go ahead and disconnect from Vatsim. And we'll check out our replay, man. Not a bad parking job. Nice little airport. Alright, let's get all of our landing lights back on. Gotta turn them back on for the replay. There we go. We'll get our flaps set again. Wait for those to come back out. No, 7 p.m. Mike, 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's 9 p.m. your time. 7 p.m. Pacific time. It'll be 9 p.m. Central time. But yeah, 7 p.m. always during the week. unfortunately, because of work. Our flaps are set. Let's go and let's do this replay. There we go.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Let everything come back in here.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Alright, there we go. Let's get some.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. You can follow along with the safety information.
Let's just enjoy this little nighttime arrival here. We'll take the full way in here. Yeah, my bad, bro. No worries, Mr. Mike. No worries. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be continuing our journey out of Raleigh-Durham. We'll be an X-plane, though. We're going to take the A319 from Raleigh-Durham down to Orlando, and then 757 from Orlando up back to Atlanta, our home base for Delta. Night arrivals are beautiful, right? So we did definitely float a little bit, but it was alright. We had a ton of runway to deal with. We had a super, super long runway. But we had that nice minus 75. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, was that smooth. Let's rewind it back here a little bit. Oh, let me fix the flaps.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't.
Some bright landing lights there. We're right on center line again, nice and smooth. Oh, kind of rose up a little bit there. And came down nice and soft still. One wheel at a time. All the passengers that were sleeping never even woke up. That's how smooth it was. All them passengers that were passed out. Jones, hey, welcome. Welcome. Just in time to see our smooth, buttery smooth landing here into Raleigh-Durham. Just love the way that this tail lights up. Oh. Ooh, one wheel, and then the next wheel. Nice and smooth. Nose down gently. Let's check this out. I think we were right on center line when we touched down, but let's take a look. Ooh, just off center line. Pretty damn good. Taking this as the last stream tonight? Yes. Unfortunately, this is the last flight for the night, as we do got work in the morning. But what a flight and landing it was.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
What a flight and landing it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys all for joining us here tonight in Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the virtual line for Delta Airlines. I think our company is pretty happy with this one. Pretty happy with this one. Nice and smooth. Oh, baby. Alrighty. Ugh, yes, the W word. Work in the morning. Unfortunately, I gotta be at work about 5 a.m. It is currently 10, so I gotta get ready for bed here. I'm gonna rewind it back, and we can enjoy the replay all the way in here for a lovely night arrival into Raleigh-Durham. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys had fun. I know I had fun. Thank you all the new subscribers and hitting that thumbs up button for me, guys. I appreciate it. And then, of course, Mr. Mike coming in with another $5, putting on $10 for the day. And Fly with Rookie coming in with that $10 dono. Putting him tied for the first spot there with Mr. Mike. Appreciate you guys all. Mr. Andrews, thanks for hanging out with us. Cheers for that. Lots of fun. See you on the next one. We'll see you tomorrow, Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're back at it. This time in X-Plane, finishing our flight schedule here for Delta. Down to Orlando in the A319, back up to Atlanta in the 757. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Over Mike out.
Five.